If you are seeking United States citizenship, make sure that you and or your attorney are aware of this new policy memorandum that was issued August 22nd, 2025, so not even 2 weeks ago, by USCIS. It's called Resumption of Personal Investigations of Aliens Applying for Naturalization. The take home message here is that there's a much higher likelihood that USCIS is going to be sending out field agents to snoop around in your neighborhood and at your employer, and even trying to contact your former employers and former neighbors. As they mentioned, the 5 year window before the date of you filing your petition is going to be the period of places you lived and places you worked that's covered. They're not going to just rely on the FBI background report and your biometrics to conclude that you haven't been arrested or accused of any crimes. And as I pointed out in a previous video about a slightly earlier policy memorandum that came out August 15th, 2025, the burden is much more strongly being shifted to you, the petitioner seeking citizenship, to present affirmative evidence of your good moral character. This goes hand in hand with that. And as this policy memorandum points out, USCIS might contact you and require you to provide testimonial letters from neighbors, employers, coworkers, and business associates who know you. That doesn't just mean that those are the only people they're going to contact. They might contact neighbors and other people who you didn't get testimonial letters from to see if what they report to the agents lines up with what you submitted and with what the other people who did these testimonial letters submitted. So knowledge is power. Be aware of what USCIS now is much more likely to be doing. And this is for people who truly have never been convicted of or even arrested for any crime, people who have paid their taxes. Notwithstanding that clean background, USCIS is going to be much more carefully looking into everything that was submitted, and not just your current employer or the current neighbors you have, but even people from the last 5 years in case you moved or changed jobs. Especially with employment, that can get awkward, as you can imagine, when they go talking to coworkers at a previous job. But as long as you know what could be investigated, you're less likely to say something that's going to get you in trouble later. Get in touch if you need help, and good luck.